All right, everybody, get excited. We have an especially good Spill the Tea today. Especially good real tea, right?
That's right.
But especially good figurative tea.
Yes.
Very excited about this.
Yes, our tea today, the Florida Sunshine White Tea from our friends at the Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. I think it's kind of fun. One of my favorite things about Spice and Tea Exchange is that it is a very interactive store. Yeah. All of the jars that they keep the tea in are clear, so you can see in them. And actually, I think you and I are kind of dressed like the tea today.
I was going to say that too.
You can see the yellows, the greens, so I think we're bringing a little Florida sunshine of our own today.
Yeah.
But yep, they call it Sunshine in a Cup with uplifting floral and citrus flavors. This refreshing tea blend is perfect for hot or iced tea any time of day.
I thought we needed this one because it's just kind of dreary. We know it's getting rainier this weekend, so a little sunshine in your cup for you.
That's right.
All right, Leah's going to pour that tea.
I'm going to get to spilling.
Here it is.
Paige is going to get to spilling.
This is good, you guys. All right, here we go. So this is a woman who writes in, okay? She says that she and her friends, her friend group, always do like a late holiday, like after the holidays pass, a late holiday get together. Now here's her issue. She's normally the one who hosts and cooks for everybody, but she has one friend whose husband tends to just eat too much food, and she said it kind of is like this issue where she runs out of food or she has to double the recipes and it gets expensive for her. She says, as we all know, money is tight for a lot of us right now. I can't really afford to double the recipes or run out of food, so she just kind of, to avoid any awkwardness, told her friends, we're gonna do a girls' night. Okay, fine. So the girls are like, oh, that's weird. Our husbands are always invited. So the one friend calls her up, says, hey, just out of curiosity, why aren't the husbands invited this year? And this girl was honest. Honesty is the best policy, I guess. But she says, listen, your husband eats too much and I can't afford it. So this girl gets really mad, cancels going altogether, calls the other wives. This is so ridiculous to me. Who's in the wrong?
The host.
The host.
The host is wrong because here's the thing. If honesty was truly the best policy in this instance, then you would have had to cancel dinner. You know what I mean? I think it's sort of the similar sentiment of like when people get mad that if you don't leave a proper like standard tip and say, oh, if you can't afford to tip, then you can't afford to eat out.
Right.
Like it might just be honest and say like, look, I don't have the budget to accommodate everybody unless everyone wants to pitch in. Then we can host this dinner together, not your husband eats too much. That's just rude.
That is so rude. And there's so many other options you could have done first. You could have been like, hey guys, times are tough. Why don't we make it potluck? Hey guys, times are tough. Could you maybe Venmo me because I tend to buy all the food and cook all the food. Could you send me some money?
Yes.
If my friends had said that, it would be definitely yes.
It would have been immediate yes. And what can I bring? How can I help? What, I'll cook a dish, I'll bring a dish. Exactly. I feel like if you put that on the table, then everybody would have offered to bring something. If they're really your friends. And I understand if like you want to be the host and you want to say, it's all up to me, I want to cook everything, I want to do it, but then just say, hey, times are tight. In order to do the meal that I want to, like, let's discuss what our options are.
Definitely. I mean, look, I've been there before too, hosting, and maybe like the person you finish eating what they're cooking and they start going through your pantry and you're like, wait a minute. Or like the friend that always kind of like drinks your alcohol, like we've all been there before. And what do? You just kind of go around it. You don't no one wants to be called out for eating too much. If someone said that to me, I'd be mortified. Because I love to eat.
Mortified.
Yeah.
Like it's just, that's not good host behavior.
No, it's not.
And I think even like dealing with a rude house guest in a polite way is part of being a good host.
That's
like
exactly
it's just,
right.
I think there were a million other ways to have gone about this before just straight up not inviting the husband.
I agree with you. So ouch. Yeah, you were a little harsh and good luck.
Yeah.
Making up for that one.
Right.
How do you like Florida Sunshine?
I'm digging Florida Sunshine.
It's light.
It's very refreshing.
Right? Light and airy, if you will. Yeah, I like this too. Iced, I think, would be really good.
Iced on a hot summer day. That's where we are mentally right now.
That's us. I think that lady who's hosting dinner needs a nice cup of tea to chillax and restart their thinking process.
I think so too. So again, good luck to that friend group. And don't forget to get yourself some delicious spices or teas at the Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach.
Spill the Tea was brought to you by the Spice and Tea Exchange of Rehoboth.